Yeah. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. I said yeah. Yo, what is good, Tristans and Tristan? So I've been getting requests to react to this cover a lot, and I'm actually kind of excited. So this is a little kid covering Imagine, right? And if you're watching this video, I have already consulted with the child and their parents to be sure that this video is okay. But anyway, I watched a little bit of this cover and it's actually really impressive. And so I'm really excited to share it with all of you. Like, this kid is talented. But anyway, before we get started, be sure to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. And if you haven't already forgotten, I'm a vocal coach. I'm not putting that in my titles lately because of the incident. What? The Billie Eilish incident. It's left me scarred. But anyway, we're just gonna jump into this and I'm gonna tell you what my thoughts are. Here in my garage.
Nobody knows us, in the car like so. Staying up all night, ordering me pizza, then we gon' sleep till noon. Me with no makeup, you on the bathtub, bubbles and bubbly, ooh. This is a pleasure, feel like we never act as regular. Click, 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 and post. Drip, 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 and gold. Quick, 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 let's go. Kiss me and take off your clothes. Imagine a world like that. Imagine a world like that. We go like up till I'm asleep on your chest. Love how my face feels so good in your neck. Working you. Imagine a world like that.
Oh my God, that's actually really good. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, because I'm coming at this as a vocal coach, all right? I'm gonna give you my perspective. Obviously, she's incredibly talented. I always get worried about kids with singing really challenging pop music because sometimes kids aren't the most in touch with their voice and they don't know exactly when to stop or when something isn't healthy or when something is healthy or when something feels bad. So my only recommendation so far would be
so good in your neck, working you. Imagine a world like
I would want to personally, other vocal coaches might disagree, but I would want to personally lighten her voice up a little bit because I think that she's imitating a little bit too strongly. Like, not that it doesn't sound good, and we're going to keep going and she's going to nail so many amazing notes as we go forward here. But a problem that I come across with kids a lot is they try and imitate the sound of adults, which is fine, and you can totally do that in a healthy way. But I think it's probably more productive to lighten it up and be a little bit more of a little kid voice. So then that way you're still singing and it still sounds amazing, but you're not like putting extra stress on your voice that you don't need to, because it would sound good either way. But anyway, I need to throw that out because I feel like it's important to at least put that perspective out there.
after the first kiss, took a deep breath like, oh, feels like forever, baby, I never thought that it would be you.
So a lot of these notes, for example, and I'm sorry if I'm like being a little bit too critical with this particular performance, but like I'm only being critical because I actually believe in this person. I believe in this kid.
Baby, I never thought that it would be you.
So right here, for example, it's just getting too heavy. Would be you. It's too much. Would be you. Just keep it light and everything would be perfect. But anyway, let's just actually appreciate the cover now instead of picking it apart. She's got really good runs. And she's actually, even though I'm saying to lighten up with those high notes, she's actually pretty good at them. Like, she's lightening them up already. And her vibrato there sounds so healthy and so controlled. There's a little instance right here. Kiss me and take off. She's really trying to like give that a lot of volume and power intensity, and she really doesn't need to. Kiss me and take off your clothes. I think she's trying to imitate the sound of Ariana a little bit too much, but that's okay. That note, instead of imagine a world like that. But of course, like, just generally speaking, I could never actually do a cover this good. So I want to be sure that they're doing things in a healthy way because they're so young and I don't want anything to get messed up early. And overall, this is actually a really good performance. I like that.
imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
So actually, this part she's doing very well, and I know why. Like, she's not bringing up a lot of that extra weight that she was before, and it's because E vowels, as long as you're doing them properly, they tend to be fairly light vowels. So can you imagine instead of can you imagine, giving it a lot. E's can tend to be very, very good for that kind of thing.
Imagine, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
And that actually led her into a really nice, healthy spot with the can you.
Can you? Can you?
Those are really good.
Imagine.
So there's a few things that I like that she did here. To me, those sound very healthy and very released. Like, it doesn't sound like she's really straining to get those out. It doesn't really sound like she's doing anything crazy to make that work. It just sounds like she's doing a really good job with them. There's maybe perhaps a little bit too much, a little bit of extra breath underneath there that doesn't need to be there. But overall, those are actually really healthy sounding whistle notes to me. As long as she doesn't overdo them. That's my only thing is like, girl, if you're watching this, don't overdo those whistle notes. Only do them when you need to do them. And I would not over practice them because people can run into trouble with whistle notes that they don't run into with normal notes. And not only that, but whistle notes like just between you, me, and the viewers here and the thousands or millions of viewers. Whistle notes, like, they're not actually used very often in general. So, I mean, they're not like a crazy thing to want to practice a lot. But that's pretty good. So anyway, hopefully y'all like this video. And y'all, for this girl, her name is Haley, by the way. I don't know why I didn't bring that up before. What I would recommend is, like, I don't know if she's working with a vocal coach or what she's doing at the moment. You're young. Find a vocal coach that really fits you and your personality. Like, hunt around. Don't just like go with the first vocal coach that you find, because all vocal coaches have different ideas and perspectives. You want to be sure that you find the right fit for you and listen to your voice. I know, just listen to your voice, and if it hurts, if it is ever tired, if it is ever stressed out, give it a rest. Rest your voice. Don't go crazy. You're doing good. This particular cover has 500,000 views. That's very impressive. Think long term. Don't think I'm going to be a famous child singer right now. You totally could. But think long term in terms of your voice and what you need to do to save it and protect it. Think long term. That's all I've got to say. Anyway, hopefully this video was informative. Tristan's and Tris fam. She is amazing. Go check her out. I'm going to link her down below. And until next time, peace.